Have you ever wondered if you could escape this moment and dive into the depths of the past or the heights of the future? This question has captivated the human mind for centuries, sparking a fascination with the enigma that is time travel. The concept of time travel, of journeying either back into the past or forward into the future, is a captivating idea that has stirred the imaginations of scientists, writers, and dreamers alike. It's an idea that has been explored and exploited in countless works of fiction, from H.G. Wells's groundbreaking novel, The Time Machine, to the beloved Back to the Future film trilogy. These stories often portray time travel as an exciting and sometimes dangerous adventure filled with paradoxes and the potential to alter the course of history. But beyond the realm of fiction, the notion of time travel isn't entirely dismissed by the scientific community. The theories of renowned physicist Albert Einstein have suggested that time is not a constant but rather a dimension that can be warped and twisted. This opens up the possibility, at least theoretically, that time travel could one day become a reality. Yet while scientists and researchers delve into this theoretical realm, there are those who claim to have already made the journey across the time-space continuum. Stories of alleged time travelers have surfaced over the years, each one more intriguing than the last. One such story that has captured the attention of the world is that of a man who claims to have journeyed from the year 2256. A tale so compelling and detailed, it sparks the question, could it be true? Or is it another fabrication, a product of an overactive imagination? As we dive deep into this enigma, we'll explore the science behind time travel, entertain the skepticism and the hope it sparks. So, brace yourselves as we embark on a journey through time, a journey filled with curiosity, skepticism, and wonder. Let's unravel the mystery of a man who claims to have journeyed from the year 2256. A man steps forth from the shadows, bearing tales of a world yet unseen, from the year 2256. Journey with us now, as we delve into the story of this self-proclaimed time traveler. He arrived, not in a blaze of light, but quietly, unassumingly, with a story that would make even the most hardened skeptic pause. He claimed to be from a future where the boundaries of science and technology had been pushed beyond our current understanding. A future where time travel was not only possible but commonplace. His name? He chose to remain anonymous, perhaps to protect his future identity, or perhaps to add an air of mystery to his tale. Regardless, his story was captivating. He spoke of a world transformed, where the limitations of today were the opportunities of tomorrow. In the year 2256, he claimed, humanity had conquered diseases that are currently incurable, solved the energy crisis with fusion power, and even colonized other planets in our solar system. He painted a picture of a future that was both awe-inspiring and somewhat daunting. Cities, he said, were built vertically, with skyscrapers reaching into the clouds, and transportation was largely aerial, with vehicles zipping through the skies. His descriptions were vivid and detailed, his knowledge of future events seemingly profound. He spoke of political shifts, technological advancements, and societal changes that were both intriguing and alarming. He claimed to have witnessed the evolution of artificial intelligence, the creation of sentient robots, and the discovery of extraterrestrial life. But his tale wasn't all rosy. He also warned of future challenges, climate change gone rampant, conflicts sparked by resource scarcity, and ethical dilemmas resulting from advances in genetic engineering. He urged us to learn from these future mistakes and to steer our present towards a more sustainable and harmonious path. But how can we trust his words? What does science say about this? The tale of our time traveller is indeed a fascinating one. But as we dive deeper into his claims, we must also consider the science behind this mystery. Is time travel truly possible, or is this all just a clever hoax? Stay tuned as we unravel the enigma of time travel. To validate or refute his claims, we must turn to the rigorous world of science. Let's embark on a journey into the realm of theoretical physics, where time isn't a straight line, but a malleable fabric. Albert Einstein, one of the most influential physicists of the 20th century, proposed the theory of relativity, which fundamentally altered our understanding of space and time. Einstein's equations suggested that time could be warped and stretched, much like a piece of elastic. This leads us to the concept of a wormhole, a theoretical passage through space-time that could create shortcuts for long journeys across the universe. If these cosmic shortcuts exist, and if we could harness their power, then time travel might be within our grasp. However, wormholes are unstable and would likely collapse quickly, making them unsuitable for time travel, at least according to our current understanding. Now let's turn our attention to the brilliant mind of Stephen Hawking. In his work, he explored the concept of imaginary time, an idea that exists in quantum mechanics. Imaginary time isn't something we can perceive, but according to Hawking, it could be just as real as the time we experience. If this is true, then time isn't a relentless arrow flying in one direction, but more of a swirling fog, where the future, the past, and all possible timelines exist simultaneously. Despite these fascinating theories, the scientific community largely agrees that time travel, as we imagine it, is not currently possible. The energy required to distort space-time or stabilize a wormhole is beyond our technological capabilities. However, science is continually evolving. What seems impossible today might become possible tomorrow. After all, at one point in history, the idea of humans flying in the sky or stepping foot on the moon seemed like mere fantasy. Science may not confirm the possibility of time travel, but it doesn't completely deny it either. So, as we stand on the precipice of understanding, we must continue to question, to explore, and to dream, because that's what science is all about. Naturally, skeptics abound, questioning the authenticity of the time traveler's story. The world of skeptics is a vast and varied landscape where critical thinking and a demand for proof reign supreme. In the case of our alleged time traveler from the year 2256, their chorus of doubt rings loud and clear. Firstly, they point to inconsistencies within the time traveler's narrative. For example, the traveler describes a future world where technology has advanced beyond our wildest dreams, yet he fails to provide concrete details that could verify his claims. His descriptions are vague, bordering on the fantastical, leaving skeptics to question the veracity of his tale. Furthermore, skeptics argue, if time travel were truly possible, and our traveler had indeed journeyed from the future, wouldn't he have brought back some form of tangible evidence? A piece of technology, a photograph, a document, anything that could not have been fabricated in our present time. Yet all we have are his words, and words alone are not enough to convince the skeptical mind. On top of this, we have the scientific challenges associated with time travel. The laws of physics, as we currently understand them, do not allow for such a phenomenon. While the concept of time travel is a staple of science fiction, bringing it into the realm of reality is a different matter altogether. Even theoretical physics, which allows for the possibility of time travel under very specific conditions, is still a far cry from a practical, working time machine. Our time traveler's story also lacks the support of the wider scientific community. Renowned physicists and experts in the field have yet to lend credence to his claims. The absence of peer-reviewed scientific backing further fuels the skeptic's doubt. Ultimately, the skeptic's view is rooted in a demand for proof, a call for consistency, and a respect for the scientific process. They question, they challenge, and they demand evidence. They remind us that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. While skeptics have their doubts, believers hold their ground. For those who believe, the time traveler's tale is a glimpse into a fascinating future. The believers are a diverse group comprised of dreamers, optimists, and die-hard fans of science fiction. Yet, what unifies them is a shared passion for the boundless possibilities of science and a deep-seated belief in the potential of human ingenuity. Believers find the time traveler's story plausible for a multitude of reasons. Some pin their faith on the rapid evolution of technology. They argue that just as we couldn't have imagined the internet or smartphones 200 years ago, we may be on the cusp of a breakthrough that ushers in the era of time travel. They point to advancements in quantum physics and the theoretical concept of wormholes as potential gateways to time travel. Others are swayed by the sheer detail and consistency of the time traveler's tale. They argue that the intricate descriptions of the future, the vivid images painted, and the unflinching consistency in the narrative lend a certain credibility to the story. They find it hard to believe that such an elaborate tale could be concocted. The implications of this belief are profound. If time travel is indeed possible, it challenges our understanding of time itself. It makes us question if time is linear or if it is, as some quantum physicists propose, just another dimension that we can navigate. It fuels our curiosity and propels us to dig deeper, to question more, and to continue our relentless pursuit of knowledge. Believers also find hope in the time traveler's tale, hope for a future where human civilization has not just survived, but thrived. Hope for a world where science and technology have been harnessed for the greater good. It is this hope that keeps the flame of curiosity alive, that pushes us to question, to explore, and to dream. Whether a truth or a hoax, the tale of the time traveler from 2256 continues to captivate us all.